One dive into a warm Florida lake, one splash. Then hours later, the swimmer's brain was under attack and his life hung in the balance. What entered his skull wasn't a bullet or a knife, it was something invisible, a microscopic predator. Welcome to Danger Lives Here. I'm Cristina, your host, and today we're talking about a real case that shocked Florida and terrified doctors everywhere. I'm a veterinarian with a PhD in oncology, but long before that, I've always been fascinated by medical mysteries and how something so small can change a life forever. So what actually happened? In northern Florida in 2021, a healthy 13-year-old boy went swimming in a local lake on a hot summer afternoon. It was the kind of day we all know, bright, humid, perfect for cooling off in the water. But within a few days, he developed a terrible headache, then fever, then confusion. His parents rushed him to the hospital, where doctors realized something horrifying. A microscopic amoeba had traveled through his nose, up the olfactory nerve, and into his brain. The infection it caused is known as primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, or PAM, and it's caused by Naegleria fowleri, what most people know as the brain-eating amoeba. He wasn't the first case. Between 1962 and 2021, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recorded 154 cases of this infection, and only 4 people survived. Most were young, healthy, and doing completely normal summer things, swimming, diving, or playing in lakes and rivers. Now you might be wondering, how can something like this even happen? Naegleria fowleri lives naturally in warm freshwater, not salt water, and thrives in temperatures above about 77 degrees Fahrenheit or 25 degrees Celsius. When the water gets warm and the bottom is stirred up, the amoeba can be drawn into a swimmer's nose. From there, it travels along the nerve that controls your sense of smell, crosses a thin layer of bone, and enters the brain. Once inside, it triggers massive inflammation and destroys brain tissue. The scary part is that early symptoms can look just like a regular viral infection, a headache, fever, maybe nausea. Within days, though, it becomes life-threatening: seizures, confusion, coma. Most patients die within a week of showing symptoms. Now, before you swear off swimming forever, take a deep breath. This infection is extremely rare. The CDC reports fewer than 10 U.S. cases per year, and millions of people safely swim in lakes every single summer. The point isn't to panic, it's to know how to lower the risk even further. Here's what you can do. Avoid diving or submerging your head in warm fresh water, especially in the hottest summer months. If you love the water, use a nose clip or keep your head above the surface. Try not to stir up sediment at the bottom of shallow lakes or ponds, where the amoeba tends to live. And if you use a neti pot or do nasal rinses, always use sterile, distilled, or boiled water, not plain tap water. These small steps drastically reduce the already tiny chance of infection. When you understand the science, fear turns into awareness. The truth is, Naegleria fowleri doesn't appear out of nowhere. It thrives under specific conditions, and that means we can outsmart it. A peaceful lake can hold invisible dangers, yes, but it can also remind us how complex and amazing the natural world really is. So stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, knowledge protects you, because sometimes the greatest dangers are the ones we can't see. And as always, stay aware. Danger lives here. Like and subscribe for more medical mysteries.